So, after knowing about half wave rectifier means the rectification of a PN junction diode by using this, the alternating can be converted into the direct current by using the rectifier. In that rectifier, we discussed about the half wave rectifier means by using the one single diode, whenever the positive off cycle given to AC signal given to the PN diode, then only we can get the output DC output that is of 40.6%. Now we are going to know the second way of rectification means whenever the alternating current given to the diode then the circuit, then it can be converted into the direct current by using this in the full wave rectifier. Full wave rectifier means in this the current flows through the load resistor. Current flows through the load resistor in the same direction, for both of the diodes what both of the cycles, that is either positive cycle or a negative off cycle, the current will flow through the load resistance in a same direction. Let's see how it will be. This full wave rectifier consists of two diodes. This is considered as D1 diode and this can be D2, diode 1, diode 2, P N, positive, negative. So here when the signal given to this by using the center tapped full wave rectifier, this is also called as center tapped full wave rectifier, means here the load resistance is center tapped, means here center tapped at O, means here the two diodes of D1 D2 is connected across the two ends of the transformer for the secondary winding of the secondary. This is the primary winding and this is the secondary winding. Across the two ends, two diodes too can be converted in this way to the secondary winding of the transformer. A load resistance is connected center tapped at O, means the D1, D2 diodes are connected for the secondary winding and the output load resistance is connected center tapped at point O. Then whenever during the, let's come for the operation, means how the operator can be converted. Whenever the positive off cycle given to this, means whenever the signal given to this, then that will be the sine wave, that is a positive or negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, means alternating current, maximum minimum current can be passed, means alternating current means whenever the current oscillates, when the current oscillates maximum to minimum, then that will be the alternating current. So that's why here positive off cycle, negative off cycle, we can get that from the input. Whenever it is given to this, then we know that the positive off cycle given that, then here it is that end A becomes positive, and A becomes positive, and whenever this B and B becomes negative, and B becomes a negative. So that's why here whenever PP connected to this means forwardly biased, means positive terminal, means NDA is the positive becomes positive, the P type side of a diode D1 diode connected. So that's why it will be forwardly biased. Whenever it will becomes negative, then here the P side of a junction diode is positive and it will be connected to this. This will become reversely biased, means during the positive off cycle, the D1 diode is made forwardly biased and D2 will be becomes reversely biased. During the positive off cycle given in full wave rectifier, the D1 diode becomes forwardly biased and D2 diode becomes reversely biased. Due to that one, it here A becomes positive whenever the positive off cycle given, then B becomes negative, so that it will becomes reversely biased. So that the conduction means current flows through the D1 diode, that the output move in the same direction. The output at the load resistor we can get the output through the current passing through the D1 diode. So that's why whenever the positive off cycle is taken, then due to the D1 diode, the current passes through the D1 diode, we can get the positive off cycle, means output we can get. Here during the negative off cycle, means whenever the negative off cycle taken, then during the negative off cycle this will be the movement. During this one, here the B becomes positive, B becomes positive, means either if we take that whenever it like this, then here whenever the negative half cycle started, then next to here A becomes negative and B becomes positive. For the negative half cycle, A becomes negative and B becomes positive for the secondary winding. So that here whenever the A becomes negative, the A end connected to the D1 diode, the P side of a D1 diode, means this is negative and P diode will be positive, means like that will be the reversely biased, means whenever the negative half cycle at the A becomes negative, so that the D1 diode becomes here D1 diode becomes reversely biased, so that the D2 will be in a forward bias. So that due to the forward bias, D2 diode is forwardly biased, current flow through this D2 diode. Then here we can get the output due to the D2 diode for the negative half cycle like this. See, whenever the negative half cycle we taken, then we can get the due to the D2 diode, the current will flow through the circuit, then output we can get continuously like this. Another positive half cycle, then we can get the here this. In both case, the current in load resistor is in same direction, either D1 is in positive forward biased and D2 is reversed, either D1 is reversed and D2 is forwardly biased. Then current flows through the load resistance, we can get the output at load resistance in the same direction for the both half cycles, positive half cycle and negative half cycles also, input of AC, then we can get that. Then the efficiency can be 81.2% of the current can be converted by using the full wave rectifier. 81.2 percentage of current efficiency of 81.2% of efficiency is there for the full wave rectifier. So that here mostly we will use this one. Once again, full wave rectifier is also connected whenever the two centrally tapped full wave rectifier. We can say that center tapped full wave rectifier. This is load resistance is centrally tapped at the transformer at point O. Here in this full wave rectifier we use the two diodes. They are the D1 and D2 diodes are connected at the secondary winding, ends of the secondary winding, that is A. D1 diode is connected at the A and D2 connected at the B. So that here in this case the current will flow in the load resistance is in the same direction for both half cycles D1 and D2. Whenever the two diodes are connected in this, then we can get that it consists of D1 and D2 connected. For the positive half cycle, wherever we give, for the positive half cycle when we give that, then the A end becomes positive and B becomes negative, so that the D1 diode is forwardly biased, becomes forward biased, and D2 diode becomes negative, means reverse bias, so that the current flow through the D1 diode. So that way we can get that due to the D1 diode conduction current will flow through the D1 diode, then we can get the output. So that's why here output will be here indicated that is due to the D1, and whenever the negative half cycle given, then A becomes negative and B becomes positive, so that the D1 becomes a reverse bias and D2 becomes a forward bias. So that's why again we can get the output in the same direction, same as here positive half cycle we can get, here negative half cycle is also output we can get. So that's why forwardly biased we will use the two diodes which is working alternatively. When the D1 is forwardly biased, D2 will be in reverse biased. Either D1 is reverse biased, D2 will be in forwardly biased, so that we can get the output normally equally whenever the alternative signal is also given, means alternating current given to the circuit. Due to that alternating working of the two diodes, we can get the result in that efficiency 81.2% of efficiency of a full wave rectifier. We know that the efficiency formula neta is percent is equal to 81.2 RL by RL plus RF, means here the RL means load resistance, RF means the forward resistance which is having the diode. So that's why it will depends on this one. The 81.2% of efficiency there when the RF by RL is tends to 0. R by RL is tends to 0. This is about a full wave rectifier. Once again here that during the positive half cycle of AC, the NDA of the secondary winding becomes positive and B becomes a negative. So that this makes a D1 forward bias and D2 in reverse bias. Therefore, D1 allows current while D2 does not. Whenever the positive half cycle, D1 allows the current, D2 does not. Then thus current is load resistance RL will come through the D1, so that we can get the output due to the D1. In reverse bias means in the negative half cycle, during the negative half cycle of AC, NDA of the secondary winding becomes a negative, so that the D1 is reversely biased and D2 will be forward biased. So, thus current of load resistance will pass through the D2 only. Thus current in load resistance will pass through the D2. Therefore, the current in load resistor is in the same direction for the both half cycles in a full wave rectifier of input of AC. Then efficiency will be 81.2% of efficiency we can get from the full wave rectifier. This is about a rectification of junction diode. It can be two ways, that can be rectification will happen two ways, that is a full wave rectifier as well as a half wave rectifier.